I'm involved in a program of work called Do-It-Yourself Happiness. And we started this work about 6 years ago, and it was funded by the Big Lottery, and it was a program that was part of Well London, which was a health improvement program. And as part of that big program that was about physical health, it was about mental health, it was about healthy eating, one of the things that I started to work on was thinking through how people understand well-being. And the project evolved to the stage where we needed a kind of branding for the program, and we came up with something called the Wheel of Wellbeing. And the Wheel of Wellbeing has evolved in a weird and wonderful way since then, in those 6 years. And we're now doing a lot of work around an online well-being platform, which actually is quite interactive, and it's quite generic. It's kind of, the structure is a body, mind, spirit. So we start with the internal and the individual, and then it moves to people, place, and planet. And so it's giving people a framework to think about well-being. And that program is being used in different contexts. So right now, Kent County Council has started a health improvement program where they're using the Wheel of Wellbeing. There are a couple of NHS trusts in the north of England who've taken the wheel and are using it to actually get people to start to think about well-being in a really holistic way. Instead of just going, here's your healthy eating, here's your physical activity, here's where you should be doing X, Y, and Z. Actually, people need to be thinking about this much more in a much more integrated way. My experience is suggesting that people, despite the kind of inclination to change, they don't know how to do it. And so I would love to see a massive program of education around particularly climate change right now, because I think a lot of the audiences that we work with know that there is a big picture here that, you know, the tinkering around the edges is not addressing. And whether it's something to do with a public campaign about learning about, you know, and not the kind of thing that actually is, we're going to tell you what to do, but much more about how do we invest in communities to actually do this kind of stuff for themselves. So there's something about learning, there's something about a better understanding, there's something about galvanizing people to take action, to deal with the fact that we are going to have to, you know, adapt the way we live our lives in very dramatic ways.